as he comes to give his welcome address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Prince David Anya. I'm the chief editor and publisher of Pan-Africa International Magazine. I want to, first of all, welcome you. You're welcome. I don't want to take your time. I just want to do it very brief. I may not recognize so many of you, but I know that your presence here is wonderful, and we do appreciate you. Let me recognize the chairman of this occasion, who is unavoidably absent. The chairman is the former vice president of the Republic of Zambia. He's actually watching us live in Zambia. He had a little problem with the flight, so he couldn't make it. His name is Dr. Nevas Mumba, the former vice president of the Republic of Zambia. Let me also welcome my boss, my friend, the Honorable Commissioner for Power, Cross River State. Please, let's welcome Honorable Thomas Oga Odam, the Honorable Commissioner for Power. We have in the house ambassadors. Sirs, I don't know your names, so please, I welcome you, sir. You're welcome. Let me also welcome the MD. We have quite a list of MDs. All the MDs, I observe all protocols. Please welcome the MD of Ajas Nigeria Limited, the maker of Big Cola. They are one of our sponsors. They are there behind us. They were here last year, and they are here this year again. Once again, I celebrate you, sir. You're welcome. Let me also recognize the MD of Finet Communication Limited. You're welcome, sir. I also recognize the MDs of Crown Car. You're welcome, sir. I also recognize the MD of Ashaka Security. You're welcome. I also recognize the MD of Sheikh Hotel. You're welcome, sir. And the big Oga, the MD of Oracle Experience Limited. You're welcome. So there are quite a lot of lists here. If I go on, we might not leave here, and I promise to take just 5 minutes. So please celebrate yourself for coming. All right. So, hello. I also recognize the national president of Down syndrome. This woman has done excellently well. Please wait with me, Dr. Modi. If I have not recognized you, please pardon me. I have my artist here. My Baba Raski. I have my artist here. We have Mike Cree. How many of you know Michael Cree? Baba to USO. All right, we're expecting a lot of other people. We're going to have artists in the house. But my job here is very simple, and I'm going to do it very fast. Pan-Africa has been on for 10 years. This vision started in a small place around Ikeja. Then we used to have just 2 staff working with us. In the first edition of the magazine, that was 10 years ago, one of our big politicians now, I wouldn't mention the name, called me and said, Dave, I want you to interview me. I went with a crew for the interview, and we got there, we did the interview, and we came to publish. But something happened. After the publication, I've done the proofreading, I've done the editing, and all of that. But from the printing press, the printer made some serious mistakes. And about 5,000 copies were printed. When I opened the magazine and I looked at it and said, how am I going to present this? How am I going to present this to the people that gave us their adverts and the people that I interviewed? You know, as a businessman, you say, oh, can I reprint this? You know, but I didn't have the finance to reprint it, so I took the copy to him. When I got there, the man looked at it and said, are you just starting journalism? And you know what? Before I started this, I've worked with some national newspapers. So I got embarrassed. But the success is that today we are 10 years old and we are doing very grandy, effective journalism. I think you should celebrate that. The story of Pan-Africa is huge. If I have to start telling you now, we might not live here. We have had our event in Ghana. We have had our events in other West African countries. And I must say to you this evening that Pan-Africa magazine is the only magazine you will see in the hard copy, not. Hello? 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 Can you get the mic working? So get the mic working. So, like I said, hey, 5 minutes. Yeah. All right, like I said, Africa is the only magazine in African countries in hard copy. That is, if you go to South Africa, go to Ghana, you can get a copy. We're very sorry for that.
They are just.
Thank you so very much for that presentation. Please put your hands together once again for the publisher. National. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, having listened to the welcome address, it's about time we move on. And what we have next is the lecture. But before the lecture, I realize we have some spaces in the very first row. Table 3, table, what? Table 1, and table 4. And we know other guests are yet to come, so please, I want to crave the indulgence of some of our VIP guests to please take to the front seats and make yourself comfortable in front, please. Especially if you're around where the cameras are making you uncomfortable, please, you can take a step forward, a bold step forward. We still have spaces in front so that we fill up the front rows. If you're not comfortable where you're sitting right now from behind, please take this time out and do so. We appreciate that. And so, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, haven't said so, because time indeed is of essence, we quickly want to move to the next program. And what we have next is the lecture. Ladies and gentlemen, the one who has the authority intellectually to deliver this lecture is no less a person than a doctor himself. He has also been to places and seen faces. Is here representing a big authority, a global personality, the one who is at the ends of affair in the International Center for Leadership and Entrepreneurship Development. This is no less a person than a prof, who is unavoidably absent today because of his engagement in the United States, which he cannot ignore. And so, to deliver this lecture today is one personality that has class, that has taste, that has this culture of excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not busy, please welcome Doctor to the platform. Please put your hands together for him. Evans Economy is one of his finest products. Dr. Nelson is an amazing personality. In the next couple of minutes, you'll be listening to some of the finest presentations on the continent of Africa. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you so very much. Please put your hands together. I want to say good evening to everybody. It's indeed a pleasure to find myself on this platform representing a distinguished authority in the person of Professor Adeosu Familoni, who is far away in the USA on assignment. I still stand on the existing protocol, and I want to say a very special good evening to all of you. Good evening. All right, Q. Let me recognize the presence of the Commissioner of Power. I know we have many authorities here, but I just really can't get all the names. But the ones I have, please permit me to just recognize them. And of course, everybody, wherever you are well recognized. The Honorable Commissioner for Power, the Ambassador of Germany. We also have captains of industries here represented. We have our great entrepreneurs. We have educationists. Of course, we have everybody here. So wherever you are well recognized. I would like you to put your hands together for yourself. I will be presenting a lecture just within a very short moment on entrepreneurship and industrialization as key to sustainable development in Africa. I like this topic because it's like we are touching the very heart of our continent, Africa. Because when you talk about entrepreneurship, I think that is one of the gray areas that we have not been looking at. Which, of course, if we are going to pay serious attention to it, we are going to find ourselves in a place that we never expected. And under that, we are going to examine entrepreneurial landscape and its role in industrialization across this continent. We'll also be identifying the types of entrepreneurs that can foster this industrialization that we are talking about. We will also look at the core challenges of African entrepreneurs. And finally, we'll look at key policy areas to ease the constraints confronting our entrepreneurs. Of course, you will agree with me that many African countries have strategies for entrepreneurship, but we always end up at poverty alleviation. I'm sure this is something that everybody knows very well. Now, how do we begin to build up from poverty alleviation under entrepreneurship model into something more global, into something more conglomerate? That is what we'll be looking at. And that is according to reports that we've gotten just recently. Now, even more importantly, industrialization strategies should also consider how to promote high growth entrepreneurship. The majority of our early stage entrepreneurs are still operating in low productivity sectors. We have all of you here involved in this room, and I'm just delighted that we have our policy makers. Sure, we're going to get this fixed right now, please. Thank you. We want you to begin to look at things in a new dimension, and let's see how we can come together as a continent and build this nation, or continent of Africa, rather. What is entrepreneurship? I'm not going to what is industrialization? I'm not going to bore you. I just want to go straight to the point so that we go ahead and enjoy our evening. Industrialization is, defined as a large-scale introduction of manufacturing into a society. A society like Nigeria, a society like, other countries across Africa. What are we doing? Some of us have traveled out, but what we are seeing there does not represent what we are supposed to be seeing here. Africa has everything it takes to become a great continent, but we lack the management scale to put all these pieces together and move this continent forward. One of the key problems that we have is our media. Our media involvement in Africa is very, very poor and disgusting, because we project this continent in a very bad light to the outside society. And they see us as that continent, and that's not what we are. Because the resources that we have here in Africa, they don't have it out. All right, thank you. How do we now begin to introduce this manufacturing into our society? It's already happening, but we need to do more, because in many thousand years past, we have lived in what we call agrarian economy, which is all about living by our farmland. We only get what is from the farm, then maybe something that's just enough for the family, and we sell to our neighbors, and that's all. And let me tell you one thing. When God was creating this world, let me tell you what it did. God only made samples, and then he gave them to us as raw materials. Those that read the Bible will remember that it all started from the Garden of Eden. God put man in the Garden of Eden. There was no visible car. There was no visible furniture. All these flowers you see there, the chairs and everything, they were all raw materials. God gave man the tree and said, take them and then transform them to whatever you want. And that is exactly what we are supposed to be looking at. While we talk about entrepreneurship and industrialization, that means that God created the world and make us a co-creator. So there's an uncreated world that we need to go back and begin to create. And that world is here in Africa. Now let's look at what is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship simply means risk-taking. I don't want to go into all the deep, definitions. It is risk-taking because all investors here know that the first time you wanted to make your investment, you had no upfront guarantee that what you were about to invest into will pay off. So that is what makes it a risk-taking. I want us to quickly look at the projections that we have right now. We are looking at, they said that every year, starting from 2015, there's a projection that 25 million new entrants will join the African labor force. And all these people, some of them are graduates, some of them are coming, uneducated, and so many other, platforms. What are we doing to ensure that these people are gainfully employed, either in business or in the corporate system? Unfortunately, our institutions are only training employees. We are not training job creators. And I want our industrialists to begin to look at that. I also want our educationists to begin to look at how we can begin to bring out students or graduates that will begin to create jobs instead of depending on already created jobs. We can also see that 22% of Africa working age population start new businesses in the world. We have the highest rate of new businesses. Then there's this thing I stumbled into which greatly interested me. Our business clusters, starting from Nigeria as a host nation, how are we using them to create linkages both to the grassroots economy and to the mainstream economy, and maybe transition to the global economy or the cross-border economies? We have this computer village. Let me use Nigeria. I'm sorry we have other nations represented here, but I'm going to use Nigeria as an example. We are going to use our business clusters in Nigeria. Like we have this computer village, the Otiba. Many of you don't know what is happening until you go in there. You see what diverse economies to build the nation and our industries. We learned that how come we don't look at this direction to build our industries? If these people on their own who start up businesses that can begin to link a nation into other, how come we cannot create policies that will enhance their operations to do more? We have Aba shoes and clothing industry or manufacturing plant down there in the east. I've been there several times. Look at what I'm wearing this night. I don't know how much you like it, but this is proudly made in Nigeria product. And yes, clap if you want to clap. Why do we still prefer to import our goods and begin to live? It's like we live in imported, this thing, what do I call it? We live so much in imported culture. We want to dress in a way that is not our culture. We want to act or behave outside our culture. Now, let us also look at the trade fair market. They are doing a great job. We look at Onisha Motor Parts. These people are connecting, all the motor manufacturers across the world, and they are linking to economy. No economy is built by government alone. I want you to take this home. It is all these small businesses from grassroots to the mainstream that build the economy. Now, in South Africa, there is this clothing manufacturing plant that is serving across the world, just like the ABBA made shoes and clothing, which is serving globally. Some people import or kind of sew their clothes and export to other nations like US, Europe, UK, and all of that. And they are selling. And some of all those things are even coming back in second-hand clothing. And then you don't know they were made in Nigeria here. So this offers us an opportunity to have a defining moment for ourselves where we are going to be thinking on how to redress our issues. We have many other countries that have such clusters that can really move Africa forward. Now, what are the key industrial challenges? We look at policy and standards. Some policies and standards are inhibiting business startup and business growth in Africa. And I take that back to our policy makers, the government, and those at the helm of affairs. We need to go back and create an enabling environment that will foster, good economic or business or industrialization society. Lack of industrial peace. Some areas are volatile. We can't invest there. It's just like the north now, where we have, all this terrorism going on and all that. Anybody going there to invest, it will be a challenge because you don't know what is going to happen to your investment. What is the government doing to create industrial peace such that we foster, good and uniform development? Then we look at political challenges. I think we are living in a political environment where we have what we call ownership challenge. What is that? What it means is that we have this culture of ownership where the politicians own the treasuries and then the citizens become the beggars. And everybody in their own will now be fighting to make ends meet. One of the things that have taken over our government is this private ownership. When are we going to start sharing power and then look at or put the citizens first? We also have to look at infrastructural challenges. Of course, everybody knows that. We are not yet up there. We have to look at management. We look at trade barriers. How are we going to take up these trade barriers to make sure that we move forward? We look at skills challenges. And I don't want to talk so much about competition because, of course, any economy that does not have good competition in their industry will not move forward. Let's look at the key features of industrialization. We will start by looking at the governance structure. We need an all-inclusive governance. We need a government that will have everybody in focus. We need a government that will say, okay, before they make decisions, they consult individuals at the grassroots levels and then implement or adopt whatever ideas that they have and implement in their decision making. We also look at development objectives. I think we should focus more on growth now. Growth, job creation, international competitiveness. Where we are now, can we meet global competition? One of the things I've discovered in our business in Nigeria is we are not yet up to the level that we ought to be in the global market, where our finishing and our packaging will be making a global map. And I think we need those infrastructures to put some of these things in place. Okay. Then we also look at environmental cohesion. How structured are we politically, economically, socially, and all of that? We've talked about the policy mix and everything. Now, I want you to know that no one else can rewrite our story better than we can. Africa has great story, but no one else can write it more than we can. Unfortunately, we believe that those in the outside world can tell our stories better than we can. We also have to know that no one else can bring the ideal development that we need in this continent unless we get up and do it ourselves. Now, how long more do we have to wait to be misrepresented by the international media as the dark continent? Our media system here, I want to talk to you this night. Let us projecting this continent as a dark continent. We have all the potentials to become the best in the world. So if you don't know, I want you to sink into your mind tonight that you have everything it takes to become whatever you want in this world. Now, we also have always used, so the truth is that we can turn Africa to a visible heaven. Of course, we know that. Now, why? Because we have the energy. I mean, the manpower. We also have the intelligence. We have the resilience. Africans can survive any harsh environment. And we have the skill set. Of course, the education we need, we will always get at every point in time that we need it. Most of the inventions that you see outside the world, you can hardly not find an African behind it. So why do we still think that we are not up to the task? Therefore, I would like to encourage us tonight to wake up. And as we wake up, I'll say, God bless Nigeria, the host. God also bless Ghana. God bless all the nations across the world represented tonight in this event. I want to say thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, Dr. Nelson Oro. You actually did a good job within the couple of minutes you have. Once again, please, let's put hands together for Dr. Nelson. Thank you. That clapping is like earthquake. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come for us to move quickly to the next event. If you're following critically your program sheets, I may disappoint you because there are some things not included in it. And so, for us to move quickly to what we have next so that we make way for other presentation before we take the first set of awards tonight. What we have to do right now is to do justice, first and foremost, to this designer's cake. That is brought in here for so many reasons. One, to unite Africa. Two, to make industrialization sweet. Three, the people that will drive this change need to be part of this cake cutting. We've been saying national cake, national cake. This is the African cake. It's time to share in the beauty and the joy of the African cake for the Pan-African 2018 International Awards. And so in no particular manner, it's my delight to invite, first and foremost, the Commissioner for Power Cross River State, his friends. Please, can you put your hands together for them as they step out? Honorable Commissioner, sir, your friends, the ambassadors, can you please step out? This is the African cake. Please, as they come out, put your hands together for them. This is going to be their first official assignment. The commissioner has power and authority to do justice as a government delegate. And this is vying to be in the Senate to represent his people. Come over. Yes. No, with the cake here. Good. So, ambassadors, friends, and well wishes. Distinguished guests, I'm just looking at the space we have, if we can accommodate each other. Are we comfortable the way we are? We're not squeezing each other. The publisher, can you please join this trip? DJ Rollins, this African cake, this is the first set. The second set will come up. Okay, you want the background changed? Aren't you comfortable there? Okay, you want our peer awards to be reflected? Okay, no problem, we'll think about that. All right, Commissioner, sir, DJ, hold it. Your hands on the knife. Now you go share this cake. The publishers, ambassador, please. Give it the white torch. Excellent. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have the first lady to Pan-Africa International Magazine? Please step up now. Where's the adorable first lady? Mrs. Anya, please. Where are you? Oh, here she comes. So beautiful, ebony skin. The catwalk is second to none. Oh my God. Dave, you got a very beautiful wife. She's coming to join you. Just hold on for her. Here she comes. Excellent. Immediately after this first set of cake cutting, in no particular manner, I'll be calling the awardees to step out set by set. Okay, hold the knife. Ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful future ahead for Pan-Africa, we cut this cake with the word PAIR. P-A-I-N-R. Thank you. Congratulations. The next set to cut this cake. Can I have KD of Brilliant Concepts? Can you please step out? Can I have Mrs. Rose Modi, the National President, Down Syndrome Foundation of Nigeria? Can I also have Finet Experience Center? Can I also have the representative of DK Olukoya? And finally, can we have the unique and dynamic Queen Aisha Shamaki, the Ganji Aliyu Shamaki, the Queen of non-indigenous in Lagos. Here comes the Queen. I love this Queen. The Queen, so beautiful, ever charming, ever smiling. Here comes the Queen. Please put your hands together for the Queen once again. You know, just the same way we have Queen of England, so we have our own Queen, and we're proud of her. Congratulations. So Queen, your hands on the cake. Your hands on the cake. Oh, the Queen is there with the King. That's good to know. Alaji. You see, it's a good thing when you have Alaji by the Queen. God bless Alaji. Alaji, when I grow up, I want to be like you. Before the global audience, can you please, Queen, hold the knife? Queen, hold the knife. Okay, husband support. It's not your wedding, no. It's the wedding of African unity. All right, distinguished guests. After the words cake, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me invite Mr. Akinaka Richard, the Managing Director, Habito Global Services Limited. Let me also invite Argest Nigeria Limited. Let me also invite Mr. Shegun Crown, the Managing Director, Crown Cars Limited. Cambridge Guards Nigeria Limited, can you also join? Shageto Securities Services Limited, can you join? Okay, this is for this site. Okay, can you have your hands on the cake? Can you have your hands on the knife? Ganga. More celebrities steps in. Okay, please, this is an African thing, so we want the African smile on your face. Yes. You see, we deliberately said you should come with your costume, your African attire. So let's go. P-A-I-N-R. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And for the next set of awardees to cut this cake, this is the musician's stand. Let me invite Mike Okray. Let me invite the Raskimono, Bobo. Raskimono. Let me invite Argest, please, can you join this team? Oni Soko Cake, can you join this? Rasky Bobo. All right, the MD of Argest, can you please step out in grand style? The MD of Argest, can you please step out? MD Argest, can you please step out? Yes. Come and give us the white torch.
Africa so blessed with a lot of natural resources. I don't know what's wrong. Look at African leaders. A lot of them are pure bandulu. I don't know what's wrong. Give me some plenty. My people are suffering. Give me some plenty. My people are hungry.
All right. Thank you, DJ.
They are the iron, gold, diamond, and the
Thank you.
I'm a
Address, MD Address, can you have your hands on the knife? Have your hands on the knife. Michael Cruz supporting. Raski Mono, Raski Bobo. All eyes on the cameras. Cameras rolling. B, A, I, and R. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Uniting Africa in a special way. Thank you. I just processed today. Thank you. Is there any awardee we have left out? Is there any awardee we have left out? Stay now or forever hold your peace. Okay? 2, 3. Okay, please, the rest of the awardees left behind, please, it's not in my character to behave like that. Please, can you rise to this occasion? So please, the rest of the awardees, can you step out, please? Quickly. Oracle experience, which order did I leave behind? Can you please step up? It's an African team, so our brother's keeper. Please enjoy this moment. New Crystal Communication. Aha. You see, African have costumes. African have clothes, rich heritage. Revolution Plus Property. Are you among? This is big. This is big. Let me remind you, are before a global audience who are watching live this transmission in a TV, a global presence. All right, hold the knife, DJ. Hold the knife. Let's share the African team. P, A, I, and I. Thank you so very much. And now finally, to cut this cake is one of Nigeria's finest. The STV mother and daughter pageant winner, Angela Nwogu. Please, can you step out as you join Pan-Africa International for this special moment? Please put your hands together for our STV mother. So much. And now, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, is a time we clear the stage so that we get set, very set for the first set of awards tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, before we receive the first set of awards, we have to take this quickly. We have artists in the house and is here to make our day success. Request that this podium be taken. Please, can this podium be taken from here? Just support, please. Let's get it done. Once the podium, we are for the first performing. For the first performance this evening, DJ, hold on. For the first performance tonight, it is my delight to bring on stage Peter Ock. Please your hands together for him as he comes on stage to lighten the mood. Peter Ock. Gaga, Bros, now you. Is this your riff?
Ja! Rastafari. Respect.
The fire blazing, blazing. Hey, no, I'm tired of your bullshit. Bullshit, pass the world drilling. Mobilization, chains on my feet and gloves on my hands. By the end, you know, hey, no, I feel the fire blazing, blazing. Hey, no. I'm tired of the bullshit, across the world has really civilization, chains on my feet, and claws on my hands. I'm a little youth out the hotel. Roman is looking for to balance up alright. M.O.C.'s and the people rock. Running out of the street in the street. Truly me to let you know the reason why I'm fighting it. Because me truly competent. A Rastafari. On to a room and the music people play. And the difference that I'm making you and I combine. Jaja, I keep the fire blazing. My eye trading.
Me and you, one-on-one, fún wọn ní lẹ́gọ̀ọ́fà má ṣe it's a boy that here so I'm chilling right now with DJ Ola Shine.
Every year that you share,
shine,
ringing in my head. We make you cry, Mama, we cry, we make you cry, Mama, we cry, no more. We make you cry, Mama, we cry, no more. We make you cry, Mama, we cry, no more. You know what is menstruation in political crisis? We'll be facing just see we through intelligently and triumphantly, single-handedly, Jaja lead we through. Every child in Africa truly need protection. Every man truly got to know we got a lot of work to do, so we build up Africa, Mama Africa, feel the pain. I wish my eyes would portion like the tears that drop from the sky. I should have cried day and night. Now the ghetto life we live in, facing different charges, and the judges not fall to the line. We make you cry, Mama Africa, cry, no more. We make you cry, Mama Africa, cry, no more. We make you cry, Mama Africa, cry, no more. We make you cry, Mama Africa, cry, no more. Stand by me, Mama say, I. Every child born into this world need protection, God guide us and protect us when we wrong, please correct us. And the tears that she shed keep on lingering in my head, linger. Just guide and protect us all. When we wrong, please correct us. In every obstacle in our dispensation of political crisis we facing. We make you cry, Mama Africa, cry no more. We make you cry, Mama Africa, cry no more. We make you cry, Mama Africa, cry no more. We make you cry, Mama Africa, cry no more. Aye, Jah, mighty I man. Peter Rastafari, Mama Africa.
Oh my God,
Thank you.
when she come for the area, say all the man them Joe Ajo, all the boys down Kulugu, say let them dance Kulugu. You feeling me, baby, while I'm Kulugu.
Thank you very much. DJ, thank you. Yeah. Was indeed. Please once again put your hands together for him. Thank you. While he was performing, my friend, an international artist that has been to places and seen faces and has the capacity to electrify the stage, just walked in. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Barry J all the way from Ghana. Barry J from Ghana. Please your hands together for him. I feel you, brother. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 2018 edition of the Pan-Africa International Magazine, over 15,000 copies will go across Africa and the rest of the diplomatic mission. And that you have your adverts in this particular edition is going to go places. The only the Pan-Africa International Magazine to go places is to write in the pages. Jay, you're keeping the show. Thank you. If you need to change the battery, do that quickly. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come for us to unveil the face of the Pan-Africa magazine for 2018. Please put your hands first for that. The Pan-African magazine is moving to a new dimension. The dimension is about you being part of it for a lifetime. So please, tonight, I want you to take ownership of the Pan-Africa International Magazine and make bold statements with your company, with your personality, for your friends and well-wishers. Celebrate them. This magazine goes places, and please believe me, the elite take this seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, in no particular manner, I'd like to invite, once again, the powerhouse. Cross River, you gradually craving an inch for this state in a unique way in this event. As the global audience watch you tonight, this will be one of the finest moments for you as you aspire to be a senator. I'm not campaigning, I'm only making a statement. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please, once again, the Cross River State Commissioner for Power and his friends, can you please step up on the podium quickly? Put your hands together for them as they step. Yeah.
V-Tech the awesome.
One for the party, two for the money. Three
Just
for
take to the podium and face the audience.
Four for the fall when you
Take to
shake
the podium, face the audience.
See, me I like to party. Party with the boys again, body.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, before you tonight is the powerhouse from Cross River State, an aspiring senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, DJ, thank you. The latest phase of the Pan-African International Magazine will now be presented to the Commissioner and his friends. Ladies and gentlemen, the publisher, can you please rise for this first assignment? Come with it, brother. Come with it. The cameras are rolling, but we won't show it yet. Present it to the Commissioner. Ganga. To the Ambassador. Ganga. To the First Lady. Ganga, ganga. Yes. Continue. Continue. Are you done? Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Commissioner has the power right now to do justice. And whatever he says, whatever action he takes, with the power bestowed on me as the master of ceremony, I stop EFCC from stopping you from enjoying your money. I stop ICPC from stopping you. Thank you. I've stopped the two M's, both and ICPC, from stopping you. Enjoy your money, sir. But ladies and gentlemen, while cameras are rolling, this is the latest edition of the Pan-Africa International Magazine. Over 15,000 copies circulation. And in front of it, the moment has come for the Honorable Commissioner for Power Cross River State to make his comment. His friends will support him, and finally, he will announce something big. Not something big. Yes, as an aspiring senator, go through the pages quickly, so that when you're making your comment, you're 100% sure of what you're saying, based on what you've seen. Uniting Africa through industrialization. Before you say anything, let me indulgence that the Pan-Africa wants to run is unique press and want to rehabilitate it. DJ, thank you. One love. Spirit of one love, the Honorable Commissioner will now make his comment. Please, your hands together for Mr. Commissioner.
Hello. Very dear entourage, by my bosom friend, a consultant and a resource person to the Cross River State Government, Chief Ani, my other friend left, Fred Thompson, and of course the SA to the Cross River State Government, my other very distinguished pilot friends, and all the very distinguished colleagues that came with me, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and other personages here seated. I want to welcome you and thank you time to be here in this Pan-African International. It was just a few days ago. It was just a few days ago when editor of Pan-Africa in occasion. The name Africa. where Mr. MC was introducing, he did an introduction on the context. He said that Africa is the net. All of us. Africa should be home that we should not only place premium, but we must be magnetic about our continent. Home. Quickly, let me draw all of us our attention to Pan-African magazine. The texture of Pan-African magazine showed clearly that Africa had gone places. And for us, all we need to do is to add glamour, add color to that which belongs to us. We must start celebrating our thing. We must start celebrating our own. It is basically based on that context that out of the very tight schedule, I had to create a time out of none with my very deep friends to be here to add glamour, color, festive occasion. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if I had the capacity, I would have launched so much. Why? Because I have in all attempts with the magnetic perception, view, and imagination to see that a magazine of this nature is being enhanced. But like you know, I'm a seated government official. I may not be able to make a public statement. But overtly or covertly, let me say this, and unequivocal too, that I'm going to make a very huge contribution, which may not be captured by the camera. Thank you very much.
Honorable Commissioner, thank you so very much with your entourage. Please put your hands together once again for them. And now, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me invite our good friend and sponsor for this event, the MD of Argest. Can you please step up, please? Your hands together for him. If I say when I grow up I want to be like you, I don't know how my skin will transform. So that becomes a problem. But it's good you're part of this dream. So please, all friends of Argest Nigeria Limited, can you please step out? The friends, can you please step out to be with your MD? Mr. Richard, can you please step out? And friends, quickly. Mr. Richard and friends. Now, the good thing about this magazine is that you launch handsomely. Yes, one love. You can open it from the nylon, from the designer's pack. Feel free, open it. You need to see the content. Open it. Well, while the commissioner, my friend, was talking, he made it clear that he cannot announce his amount. That's why the fact I asked EFCC and ICPC not to touch him, but they still want to obey the law of the land. But for these, my white friends, there's no law that can stop them. Oh. They will enjoy their money. There's no law in this country that can stop you. MD Argest, you will enjoy your money. Are you done? Have you flipped through the pages? Excellent. This is a gentleman. All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, DJ, hold it. Hold it now. We both want to talk. You do play music. Hold on. Sir, in Africa, we have this culture of supporting families. And we appreciate the fact that you've given us something good for the health. But one more thing, we love to enjoy ourselves and we love to enjoy our money. So please, you're going to enjoy yourself and you're going to enjoy your money now. Nobody is stopping you. No law. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your money. Please put your hands together for him. What was that?
Distinguished Yes, Mr. Secretary, I am dwarfed by the people that are in this audience. We are indebted to your commitment to accept a viable alternative in the soft drinks industry. I wish to say to each and every one of you, and indeed the people that support me, because I don't really work, they work, I think. I want to thank you all. Please accept that we are not the biggest in Nigeria. We're not the biggest in Africa. But what we can say, we are truly African, and I thank you.
Excellent. No, don't step away yet. Your presentation was sweet. In short, that can go for Queen's English. But what counts now is, in Nigeria we say money is the cocoa, owoni cocoa. Can you translate that to the white man? Owoni cocoa. Madam, say to him.
Money is imperative.
Is the money, sir?
You know, this reminds me of, I hate electricity. And steal the words of Nkrumah, the president of, or ex-president of Ghana. I was not born in Africa. Africa was born in me. And whenever I travel, especially when I'm going to South America or the United States, they say, look, here is a white Nigerian. And I say, thank God. I've been here for 18 years. You go suffer to get me go. So be prepared. I'm here for a long time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This white man has become an Igbo man. It's so amazing. Man, you can contest in this country. You're a fine politician. Your diplomacy is second to none. First class. Please put your hands together for him and his entourage as they take their leave. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please permit me to recognize my friend, the Commissioner of Power across River State, and my music icon, Ras Kimono. My brother, this evening, to make us understand that the entire world, the civilized nations, were built by Africans. They took our parents, our great-grandparents to Europe through the slave trade era and built those nations. And in contemporary times, our resources, you have Shell, Ajip, and all the other companies working here. It is what they declare to Nigeria, Nigeria has as a record. Faith they take to their nation to build their nations. And again, we have not learned from the errors of our great-grandfather who allowed themselves to be taken out. We are now willingly, not even being forced, taking ourselves to Europe to be enslaved. By crossing Dead Seas just to get to the white man land. this country is endowed with the greatest opportunities in this world. Africa is one of the continents that is not yet on an autopilot. That with every hard work, you can make it in this continent. The country our young men seek to go to, everything is in autopilot. Some of our brothers who are there have refused to come back because of shame. Because they live by what they work, nothing to hold on to. I want to use this opportunity to beg our brothers. You don't have to go to Europe. You can't be a lizard here and be a crocodile in Europe. Stay in this your continent, redirect your synergy, work hard, and the sky will sure be your starting point. Thank you.
Thank you for that inspiration. Thank you so much. You can take your seat. Thank you. My white friend. Thank you so much. One love, keep us together. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. DJ, hold on. I'm not a pastor, but I'm going to pray for you that your mic will not cease again. The people should say amen now. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come for us to take the first set of awards tonight. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Like I said, in a continent of over 500 million people, just 26 people will be recognized here tonight. Right here in Sheraton Hotels and Towers. These are personalities who have distinguished themselves in their trade, cutting across government, businesses, entrepreneurship, humanities, and so on. The magazine is going round, so please make sure you get a copy. There's a form attached to the magazine, so please fill up the form. We'd like to get the kind of information that will make us come to you and thank you for your support. I must confess to you, we've spent millions fixing up this program right here at Sheraton's. There's nothing wrong if you give us something back as part of your corporate social responsibility and individual responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're welcome to the 2018 Pan-Africa International Award. The moment has come for the first set of awards tonight. Are you ready? Are you ready? Please put your hands together for yourself if you're ready.
I suffer for slave days.
Thank you. DJ, slavery is over. I'm not a big boy. I'm not under any slavery. Are my hands chained? I got my freedom from my mother's womb. That is my right. So play me songs that will inspire me to achieve a global presence. DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and well-wishers, before you receive the first set of awards tonight, it is my delight right now to bring on stage my good friend all the way from Ghana. Please put your hands together as we welcome Barry J in the house. Your hands together for him. Barry J. Bros, the only thing you always do each time you're coming from Ghana, you don't come with Ghana kinte, Ghana food for me. We are brothers, man. Is it because you're looking white now?
Thanks very much. Big shout out to God Almighty first and everybody here that turned up for this program. And David, man, one love, you try, bro. As the hot now, I've been Nigeria boy shower, but as it be now, you understand. But I'm gonna want to stay. Oh yeah, now DJ, if you say for me, it might give them one of the songs where they hot now for Ghana. Yeah, nah, Charlie, don't set. Low, low. All right. Yeah.
Jam the beat.
Barry J.
If you get in, who could go down, make you wine up. All of my ladies and my brothers confirm. I was the rubber, they show hello. Everything now and I massage. Oh, what's it? Hello, put it. Oh, you think no. Oh, you know about me, show. What's it? Hello, put it. Oh, you think no. Oh, you know about me, show. Fire the Congo. Shine the Lolo. Shake your baby your body causing the trouble. You ain't causing the trouble.
Okay. Listen up.
The people they talk about me and I know that Baba God they bless me and I know. Their sister come the lolo, their mama come the lolo, their papa come the lolo, everybody come the lolo. Want me, oh, you want me. Want me, oh, Sisi Eko want me. For shop parties, in money. Jimmy London, Jimmy Umbrella, Moria. Baby get him who could go down, make you wine up. All of my ladies and my boys confirm. My waist not rubber, they show you. Everything now and I have a slash. Oh, what's it?
Okay, I spit out. Okay, yeah, man. Let's do that. Okay, I spit out.
Barry J.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Me a rude boy from Nigeria. Me a the wrong place, teaching the wrong me. I'm a fine girl from my area. So fantastic, I body like Miami. Pretty fine girl, can I see ya? She say her name is Fatima. Excuse me, mama, can I love ya? Give me one chance, make I show ya. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. See you today, I won't see you tomorrow. I'll pay your bills, I will never let you borrow. I swear to God, I didn't tell you. Anything you want, I will hustle. Make we go together. In the sun, anywhere, and any weather. No matter come put asunder. If you try to the hill, back to sender. No matter what, I go love you. In a million, only you are true. I search around, I search. I never see a girl will be like you. I search around, I search. I never see a girl will be like you. Mayoma, what's up for Mayoma? Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you.
Scientific mix.
Girl, I go love you, tire. Girl, I go love you. Girl, I go love you, tire.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Barry J from Ghana, my friend. Thank you so much. When next you come into Nigeria, make sure you come with all the good things for Ghana for me. Please put your hands together once again. My African brother. Tonight, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come for the first test of award. Like they always say, when you've done so well, The reward of excellence is what we have for you today. Left for me, I wanted the woman to grace this stage first, but the publisher wants a man first. Probably because a man has the weight to do something good, something nice, something unique, something dynamic. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first award tonight, it's my delight as I invite on stage one of Africa's powerful, unique and dynamic commissioner, the Commissioner for Power, Cross River State. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's put hands together as we welcome Honorable Thomas Uga. Please your hands together for him. To take his citation tonight, I have Emanuela in the house. My sweet Emanuela will now take the citation for this wonderful commissioner par excellence, moving to become the next Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Okay, for this advert, 1.2.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the Pan-African International Recognition Award. It's with utmost honor that I cite the profile of Honorable Udam Thomas Ugar. Versatility, creativity, and awesome accountability are some of the words that describe this Ogoja-born political technocrat and people-oriented entrepreneur. Born on the 28th of August 1967 in Ishibori, Ogoja local government area of Cross River State, young Udam Thomas commenced his educational journey in 1972, attending St. Benedict Primary School, Igoli, Ogoja, which he concluded in 1978. Realizing that he needed to continue from where he stopped, the young but very energetic Udam proceeded to Unto Comprehensive Secondary School and obtained his West African Examination Council certificate in 1983. Not tired of being educated, Udam attended the Federal School of Arts and Science from 1989 and concluded this in 1990. To some of his mates, then acquiring this additional technical skills was enough to add to their WIEC certificate. But a hungry Udam still forged ahead to acquire more educational attainment by getting admitted to the prestigious University of Calabar. Brilliant Udam ran a diploma course in business administration before bagging a BSc in marketing from the same university in the year 2000. Having satisfied his hunger and knack for solid education, Udam Thomas Ugar delved into politics, not with any other aim but to satisfy the yearnings of his people and the many suffering masses. In 2003, he was made the coordinator of All People's Democratic Party, PDP, elections in his native Ogoja local government area. His diligence, shrewdness, and utmost loyalty endeared him into the hearts of party leaders who promoted him as Director General of the Ogoja local government area governorship elections campaign organization in the year 2013. Definitely, his stainless 10-year record of serving as a coordinator was a catalyst of his further elevations. After successfully coordinating several electoral and other political matters, programs, and events for his party, both at the local and state government levels, Udam, the Mr. Coordinator, was appointed as Chairman, Member, Technical Committee on Urban Renewal and Land Use Management in 2003. Honorable Udam Thomas Ugar no doubt served his people meritoriously, and he was recognized with the following awards/accolades. Government of Cross River State Best Executive Secretary, Resourceful and Result-Oriented Personality in 2005, Excellent Service Award by the Institute of Economic Management of Nigeria, also in 2005, Man of Substance Awards by the University of Calabar, Safari Award 1998, and the University's Havana Award. He was also awarded the Best Dressed Man by the Federal School of Arts and Science and was decorated the Man of the Year Award of Epoch in 2005. Honorable Udam bagged Certificate of Recognition as Head of Engineering, MDA. This is after getting the Best Performance Award by Rotary Club in 2005. Not yet done with economics, Honorable Udam was baptized with a Award of Excellence in June 2016 by the Cross River State University. The Institute of Corporate Administration gave him the Professional Fellowship Award in May 2016. Finally, he also got recognized by the Nigerian Association of Christian Journalists and was presented with Man of Integrity Award also in May 2016. With all the quality and sterling achievements, Honorable Udam Thomas is a man of dignity. Congratulations, sir.
And to present the award, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to present the award, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, is my white man friend, the MD Ajas. Correct. Amazing. Okay, pick up the awards.
I'm not prepared. I told you my people do the work, not me. And I do not have Glasser. Oh my God. Right, I must be and say the following. I have the honor of presenting this award to the Honorable Commissioner of Power. He is the winner International Award Excellence for Outstanding Commissioner of the Year, presented to the Honorable Thomas Aguba, Honorable Commissioner of Power for Cross River State. This is the last one.
And now, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Mr. Commissioner. Right now, you make your remarks. You have the floor, sir.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm called upon to stand before this very distinguished club. I have just a few remarks to make. I feel humble, really, for being recognized to the point of presenting to me an award of excellence. I dedicate this award to God Almighty, because it is only by God that first you can be alive to be recognized. Secondly, I dedicate this award wholeheartedly to His Excellency, the Governor of Cross River State, who found me faith to be given an appointment as a Commissioner for Power. Apart from all of this, I want to thank sincerely from the bottom of my heart, my family, my friends, my loved ones, especially the ones that are around me. And to all of you who are seated here, my fans out there, my political constituents and associates, I say thank you and thank you. I thank you and I thank you and I thank you again. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Honorable Commissioner for Power, Cross River State. We wish you success in your endeavor to become a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Congratulations once again. And now, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, after your paparazzi, thank you very much. Great one. You stand by, sir? And now for the next award, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me invite the MD, brilliant concept, the delectable, charming, ever smiling, Funke Kehinde. Please, your hands together for her. This event is being televised to a global audience. Believe me honestly, over 100 million people watching right now because this transmission is live. And this is live from Sheraton, Lagos in Nigeria, West Africa, in Africa. Ganga. Emanuela, you're missing. Oh my God, so sorry. She didn't know she would be taking the citation for the most charming, most gorgeous lady of class, style, and elegance. Madam, this advert will not be free. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Emanuela, yes, come over, please. Let's get to know a little about her. You can do an abridged version, eh? Let's make it snappy. Or you want it full? You want it full?
Greetings again. It's with great delight I read the profile of Mrs. Funke Kehinde. Funke Kehinde is known for her integrity and excellent service in all her dealings. She has over the years earned the reputation of being someone in whom her clientele can put their trust because she is always about her customer. Treating customers like family is both a guiding principle and a way of life for the award-winning Funke Kehinde. She's dedicated, knowledgeable, and committed to finding the perfect fit, whether apartment, home, or land, for her clientele. Funke's devotion and unparalleled customer service has resulted in a continuously expanding network of loyal clients and referrals. And she continuously seeks to stay ahead when it comes to the market trends. After working in a real estate firm for 10 years, first as a facility maintenance manager and then as a head of property, lettings, and sales, she decided to start her own real estate company in 2010. Owing to her work experience and excellent entrepreneurship skills, Funke's zeal and teamwork has earned her some awards and accolades within the past 2 years. She leads Brilliant Concepts International, where they do not only make home ownership a reality, but also search for best options with flexible payment terms for you. They have properties, land, and buildings within and outside Lagos for sale at affordable and flexible payment plans. And she believes in any endeavor, the right partnership can change the game for you. She's happily married with beautiful children. She's also the PWAN Plus Superstar Ambassador 2018.
Congratulations. And now to present the award, our MD Ajest.
Me and you, Ege, one-on-one, Ege, Fuwani Legova, Mashika.
DJ, you're confused?
The winner of the Pan-African International Award of Excellence for Real Estate Personality of the Year is presented to Mrs. Funke Kehinde, the Managing Director of Brilliant Concepts International, 20 20th of May, 2018.
Congratulations, ma. That's my white friend presenting it to you. Global audience, this transmission is live from Lagos, the Center of Excellence in West Africa. Now, the delectable Mrs. Funke will now make her remarks. Enjoy your moment.
Thank you, everyone. I'm grateful to Pan-African International Recognition for this award. I'm grateful to God Almighty. I'm grateful to my husband. He's been very supportive.
Is he here?
No, he's not here.
Okay.
He's not here. He's in Ghana. I'm grateful to my colleagues, real estate millionaires, they're here with me. I'm grateful to my other colleague, Crystal Holmes, and to everybody here. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And now, distinguished guests, for my next recipient is a delight to invite all the way from Mountain. No, okay, before I take that, let's invite the now president of Down Syndrome Foundation, the delectable Rose Modi. Please, can we put our hands together for her as she comes up as the next recipient for this award? If only you know what this woman has done, not only for Africa, you will love her the more. Please put your hands together for her again. And quickly, we'll just take an abridged version. We'll make it short, straight to the point, so that we can move on. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been observing something I will tell you later. This is because of what she has done. Thank you. Manuela?
Mrs. Rose Ekaite Mordi. I didn't murder the name. I'm sorry. Mrs. Rose Ekaite Mordi, a British-trained business administrator, was born on 13th January 1948. She is the founder, president, Down Syndrome Foundation Nigeria, an NGO that caters for children and adults with Down syndrome in Nigeria and other West African countries. Her passion to affect lives positively led her to founding the Down Syndrome Association of Nigeria, DSAN, in 2001, which later evolved into a foundation in 2010. As a parent of a daughter with this condition, she felt the need to help other families get the right information to help their children live a better life. She left the engineering company she and her husband started to answer the call of service to humanity. A mother of four, a spokesperson and advocate for people with intellectual disability, and a trustee in various charities and clubs, Mrs. Mordi has received several awards locally and internationally in recognition of her contribution to the less privileged in the society. She is totally committed to changing the negative societal mindset in the African society towards people with disability and relentless in her effort to give the less privileged a chance to contribute effectively to and be appreciated by the society. Thank you.
Amazing. To present ladies and gentlemen, it's my delight as I invite the MD, just again, to do justice to this. Congratulations, man.
For the champions, for the champions, stand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor that I am the only thorn by the roses. So I suggest I shall move my position to be among the roses. Now please take as many pictures as you like. This will be the first time I'm surrounded by beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put my glasses on. Winner of the Pan-African International Award of Excellence for outstanding contribution to Charity of the Year is presented to Mrs. Rose Morde, the National President, Down Syndrome Foundation of Nigeria, on this, the 20th of May, 2018.
Stand up.
Well done.
Congratulations. You now make your comments, ma.
I'm totally humbled to be here. And when people say I founded Down Syndrome Foundation, I say no, it founded me. Because it started about 30 and a half years ago when my last child was born. And I found out that in the whole of West Africa, little or nothing was known about the condition called Down syndrome. And it took me another 15 years or so before I decided to take it on. And since then, I have done so much for these families. And I feel this award should not be for me, but it should be for these people, these special people who society had neglected for so long. And I give glory to God. I thank you all.
Congratulations once again. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now, after the photographs, are you done with it? Congratulations. You can go back to your seat. Yes. My white man is the only one standing. Don't worry, your friends will join you now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my delight to invite for the next award, Mr. Richard, the MD of Abito. Please your hands together for him. Mr. Richard.
Girl, if you leave us a vow, with you again, no allow. I want day with you forever.
Robos casca, if no be you, then tell me who. Them go sempe, nobody messing with my Robos casca, if no be you, then tell me who. Them go sempe, nobody messing with my boo. Robos casca,
Thank you.
if no be.
And now the citation.
Once again, it's with honor I read the profile of Mr. Akinaka
Don't wound yourself.
Eric Pavo Richard.
Jesus.
Mr. Richard was born on the 17th day of February 1983 in the city of Port Harcourt, River State, to Chief Akinaka Ikiede Roland and Miss Deborah Igolima Tom. He attended community primary school Igbomotoru the second, 1996, community secondary school Igbomotoru, 2001, OND Bayelsa State College of Arts and Science, 2003. I'm trying to understand this. Okay, he's a member of the federal government, Ijaw Joint Committee on Roadmap to Peace in the Niger Delta. In 2007 to 2008, he attended programs on nonviolence by Foundation for Ethnic Harmony in Nigeria. In 2008, he became a member of the federal government amnesty community. In 2009 to 2015, the Conflict and Dispute Resolution Training, Dubai. The managing director of Abito Global Services Limited, Mr. Richard Akinaka, is the principal and founder of Abito Global Services Limited. He is an experienced project manager. With his unique administrative skill, Mr. Richard has productively managed and effectively worked with professionals in oil and gas servicing, geotechnical engineering, water resources, and applied geosciences. His experience in the management and oversight of multidisciplinary projects, including transportation projects, fabrications, buildings, and underground utilities. He is well versed in managerial issues with natural bias towards oil and gas management and personnel training. As one of the prime initiators of the Abito Global Services Limited, he brings to the team his considerable experience, wealth of unrivaled business knowledge and contacts, both within and outside the country, financial strength, and a strong methodology for total quality management. Mr. Richard Erekpamo Akinaka is married to Mrs. Akinaka, Eri Richard, and blessed with Master Akinaka Erekpamo Richard, Master Akinaka Undu Timi David, and Miss Akinaka Ibi Furo Michelle. Thank you.
Gangan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the award, once again, the MD Argents.
Of the Pan-African International Award for Excellence for Outstanding Project Manager of the Year is presented to, before we had this, we agreed, his name is Richard, the Managing Director of Abito Global Services Limited, on this day, the 20th of May, 2018.
Now make your comment, DJ. Thank you.
Thank you. Quickly, I'd like to thank God Almighty and the organizers of African Magazine and dedicate this award to God again, my staffs, and my family. But I'd like to correct that the citation, you didn't tell the people that I have a BSc in Policy and Administrative Studies.
Sure, only you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Shabby, you want banga banga. You can never top on spinal. Never top on.
Thank you. Thank you, DJ. Thank you so much. We're having fun this evening. Distinguished men. Before the next set of award, I have in the house MC One Chance to make the home. Please, let's put hands together for MC One Chance, a comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. One chance, here you go. Take your one chance. The last time we performed na military base. Thank God they don't flog you Koboko. This na Sheraton will take you to the mess after this. Put your hands together again.
All right, thank you. I don't know, say, still remember me. Oh. Area. Una know they talk. Area. See, men I know mine our president, we know lazy you. If you lazy, no good. Area. They know they here, see them. All right, I beg. If you be Igbo man here, make us say no. Igbo man. Ndibo kwenu. I beg, if you know be Igbo, no say ye. If you say ye, Omarolu. Ndibo kwenu. Don't be lying. Yoruba people they here. Yoruba shower Yoruba ambi. Oya ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o. Yepa. Le. Don't be lying. I dey like Yoruba people. If Yoruba born immediately, if the pikin teeth big, then give am titi. If the teeth over big, then give am titi layo, because teeth be like shovel. If them born the pikin be like say too fat, then give am Fatima. If them born the pikin the mumu, then give am mumuni. If he come over mumu kaila, then born the pikin for Imo, the pikin leg get leg and give am kelechi. If the hair too big for Igbo, then give am isi guzo. If the pikin bend, then give am benji. He over bend. Be joke. For Yoruba land, if them born and finish, Rachis full in body, then give am Rashida. No be joke. If I lie, make I bath naked. Kudos to my boss. Well done, sir. As I enter, somebody say, our God dey here, reggae icon, no be beans. Now when I dey small, I dey hear your song. I wanna style it. I will not be your song. No be your song. Then. All of us gonna do like mosquito. We don't know. We go just dey throw the leg. We don't know where the leg dey. I dey tell people, no only for Lagos, you go see 3-story building. For the up, na church. The middle, na shower. The down, na bar. I be a lie? No, I lie. All those landlords for Lagos, they like that kind of thing now. No be joke. No only for this same Lagos, you go see person go super, go buy Okrika cloth 200, give dry cleaner, you go catch at 1,000. The man go on the waka like this. That kind of person, if rain beat him, the person body goes all like come. He don't go feel waka again. But no be joke. That's why they like Igbo people. Make a if you see where Hausa man see themselves for 20 years, if they won't greet, you know as then they greet. I beg any Hausa man with and I joke at the joke. Oh. And they make people laugh for a living. The one where they go school, they know they behave like this. Now all those, don't be offended, sir. Can I continue, sir? All right. Now all those headsmen, if they see themselves for 20 years, see their hi, walai. I say their teeth they be like shovel. No be joke. But when you see Igbo man wey don miss yourself for 20 years, you go sit down. You go hear, nna, what the? No, what they go? Nna, rie. 1, 2, 3. You go call you back. Ta. But Yoruba man, Shawambi. I want it, yeah. I want Amy. I want the Ambody. I want the I see them 20 years, Yoruba man. See them from far. There's a big open mouth like trailer we get accident. See them. Ah! Why you they shout? You get problem? They see them. Ah! See where you don't see over 20 years. No be prayer suppose they pray. Now swear go they swear. Why? They know they ever pray for themselves. I don't know why. No, but seriously, before I do this wonderful mic, I don't see wonderful faces here. From the lovely commissioner all the way from Rivers. No be small. Travel go Rivers. I know as that place be sweet well. But DJ, are you ready? Make Hausa people dance. Just give me any song. You go see them. Man, as they enter, they go do. I like Hausa. I don't know why. DJ, just drop up. Make I show them. I beg last one. No verse. I beg. Hausa man, this one. Why you holla? Holla. Why you holla? Baba, what's happen now?
You dey have house man abi?
You want scatter yourself career here?
You no go chop for more again.
No, please, I don't expect food. I beg, DJ, you get Igbo music there. Make a show us Igbo the dance. Just give me now the last one they drop. My name is MC One Chance, a Federal Republic comedian of Buhari. You know, say no days now. Buhari get Nigeria now. So, bros, I beg, just drop anyhow.
One chance.
Give me that Igbo music. Make a show us Igbo the dance. Let's see Igbo man. The music will start from in leg. Let's see.
That's so.
You don't go know what thing they make and laugh.
One chance, take your chance.
This go in belly. They say we don't enter head. Correct Igbo man, negotiate.
Ladies and gentlemen, your hands together for one chance. Thank you so much.
DJ, I beg you, the last one. You get Pasoma.
You don't go chop your 9 food, you.
No be your problem, my problem. Let me get the Panadol. Panadol said don't enter 1,000 now. I beg anybody will like me as I dey work. If na check, give me because I try come here. Now how's your day? Now like this, AY start. Start. Bros, give me Pasoma where the vote human being. If you see where Yoruba man dey dance, they no invite them for party. Just no verse, I beg. Omo Yoruba let me never be no see me. Now fasting they drag me as I dey behave. I will go. Emma be no. Oh yeah, bros, just drop any. I beg, I go drop this last one. My name is MC One Chance, a comedian of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Oh yeah, drop and see you, Obama. Awoda, Iyalaya.
Obama bá mi wọ ọmọ bíi Jàmọ́nì mo fẹ́ o. Jamaica náà pè báyà ìyẹn nílùú London, ìyẹn nílùú Europe, ìyẹn l'Amẹ́ríkà. Obama bá mi wọ ọmọ bíi Jàmọ́nì mo fẹ́.
Thank you. One chance. Thank you. One chance. Thank you for taking your chance. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and well wishers, viewers across the globe, are being watched across the globe right now from Internet television, and this is amazing. Uniting Africa is our desire today through industrialization. Please put your hands together for yourself, you wonderful people. There's going to be night food for everyone tonight. So tell your neighbor you eat your night food here. So please don't walk away. Dinner is available. But right now, it's time before we move to this next set of award. Let's invite to the podium MC Yan. MC Yan, you have just 2 minutes to kill this show. MC Yan, 2 minutes, and we're done. Please put your hands together and welcome MC Yan.
Girl, follow me, man, you. Girl, follow me. Oh, yeah, take all my money, put that for your head, you.
2 minutes.
For your head, you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is MC Yan, a registered comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but make we leave that one on grammar. Seriously, you know, say the way Nigeria they go now, things they get as a be. And they tell you, inside this country, you know, say, they say men, they take money. Now, men, they take money again. That snake will swallow 36 people. Now, the time where that guy, when they kidnap people, see they free. That snake will go kidnap and go keep him from in no. Sorry, I know vessel. I will tell you, Nigerians, but what I like this country, they say, we Nigerians, when they talk about Igbos, Igbo, now the only tribe inside the check out Igbo. The Bible said in Luke chapter 1 verse 5, there was a certain king named Zachariah from the coast of Abia. Igbo Kwanu. I put now for Bible now if you talk. Is you now? Ladies and gentlemen, please, no time. Thank you very much. Let me round it off. For time's sake.
Thank you so much. Thank you. DJ, thank you so much. And now, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the evening is indeed excellent. Right now, let's invite on stage before the next test of award. Boneface, please your hands together for him. Boneface. Which naming ceremony give you that name? Boneface. Ross, now you go pay your dues, though.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Boneface. But now we they follow fella, I beg. Do you Nigeria be because we not just there like that. You must be yourself. Yes, one love. GJ, not then no.
Respect.
GJ, not then no. I beg, no verse.
Yeah. Now they know. Boneface here. Now they know. May them do the thing with the promise. They know to how we see they walk in the walk. You go chop. Reality different. It's like Nigeria, brother and sister. As we dey suffer, me I dey feel my people from the street, my people from the ghetto. Everybody now we mad today. So many other things where we dey pass for life today. Nigeria government, they go promise us, they go do this. Water go day, food go day, light go day. We know they see anything at all. Oh. Nigeria government, they want to move. They go wear a bada. If you say the truth, they go worry me, worry you. Worry. They go worry me, worry you. Worry me. They go worry me, worry you. Worry me. People don't spoil our name, I don't know. They don't talk, they go, I don't know. My people don't suffer, I don't know. They don't care, I know. As we dey fear to talk the truth. Hey, the game we dey play, not be play, not be my mind. Boneface, as I go for the street, I dey hustle every day, make I get money. You don't know how it be. If you know how it dey go, you not go talk about me. They embarrass me, they harass me. I don't pay my bill. Baba trouble no see, I know they send. I know they send the banger. I dey take him as ginger. They go worry me, worry you. Worry me. They go worry me, worry you. Worry me. They go worry me, worry you. Worry me. People don't spoil our name, I don't know. They don't talk, they go, I don't know. My people don't suffer, I don't know. They don't care, I don't know. Respect. Yeah, it's the boy Boneface. I be number one star in some Nigeria. Beat not the old, Diana can Boneface here. I beat not the old, yeah, producer Wagwan. Yeah, long time, yeah, see, we have to play the game. I beat the love. Yes, babe.
Your loving beauty hair, they make people while I'm below. Your loving tiny great, they make people while I'm below. Mama. Your loving beauty hair, they make people while I'm below. Your loving tiny great, they make people while I'm below. Mama. Your loving beauty hair, they make people while I'm below. Your loving tiny great, they make people while I'm below. Mama.
Olúwa Jésù,
you bless me more to set my mama free. Hey yeah, you just shut my heart. I'm feeling alone. I'm feeling alone. I know that I'm myself. I get you. I tell you, mama, you never believe me. Now we can see every day. You know sometimes we get it together. Nigeria, yeah, Beyonce. Anything you want to buy, they buy for you. The best thing, the best good, the best shiny for you forever. Oh yeah, mama, you be my mama, never forget me now. Boneface, your loving beauty hair, they make people while I'm below. Your loving tiny face, they make people while I'm below. Mama, your loving beauty hair, they make people while I'm below.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your hands together for him. This excellent evening tonight is indeed a memorable one. As our viewers watch across the globe, this is live from Cheriton, Lagos. This is one of the fantastic things that can unite Africans. When we come together with ideas, when we come together showing love to one another, it makes the world go round. In Africa, our time has come. Tell your neighbor, our time has come, African. Yes. Show me your stuff and you take that business to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, before the next set of award comes in, we have Sister Gift in the house. Sister Gift, she's a gospel artist. She's been to places, she's seen faces, and she has the capacity to make you happy. Light on Jen, but it's not possible. All right, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, time indeed is of essence. Sister Gift will make us happy in the next couple of minutes. Please give her this golden opportunity. Enjoy your world, Sister Gift.
Praise the Lord. Are you happy tonight? If you know you love Jesus, I want you to put your hands together. Keep on clapping. Keep on clapping your hands together.
Chioma bụ were mara sọsọ gị were ike niile dị n'ọba ka gị were mara zoro ezo sọsọ gị were ike Holy fire, holy water, holy money, only money, only money, only money. We are woody fire, woody thunder, only money, only money, only money. Let tomorrow bless you with body, oh baby. Star boy go bless you with money, oh baby. Let tomorrow bless you with body, oh baby.
day into phone. MC come here with Palasa. Can you transform that phone?
Able to provide solutions to your mobile devices problem when you do visit. I'm sure when you visit our office, we'll be able to find a solution to your problem.
Give me the address. I'm coming right away. Queen, thank you. No, the last one. And now, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the last but not the least among this set of award goes to Ashaka Securities. Ashaka Securities, please put your hands together for them.
On behalf of Ashaka Security of Nigeria, we thank the organizers of this occasion for the award. We're a security company. We know that without security, you wouldn't be here now. You can contact us for anything, security, anywhere in Nigeria and elsewhere. We give the credit to our numerous customers and clients across Nigeria for patronizing us and make this award to be possible. Thank you, organizers.
Thank you so much. And congratulations, my queen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the second set of award tonight. This event is being televised live. Over 500 million people watching right now. It's a global event. Distinguished guests, friends, and well-wishers are with us tonight. We are saving the best for the last. I can see to my right, Raskimono in company of two designers ladies. Bros, you see Evan. Okay, you are there. You are Angel. You are the one watching over them. All right. And to the other end, my good friend and brother, Mike Okri. So, to the right, there's music. To the left, is music. You go right, you can go crazy. If you go left, you can get instruction for, wait, yeah, your mama, yeah, your papa. Life go better for you. Abinabi so. Are you lazy youths? All right, thank you, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let's invite Star B to entertain us. Star B, can you get on stage quickly? No time to waste time. Star B, are you ready or not? Are you? Who's? Bros, are you?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I am a fool girl.
That's why it's
like some banana the city wanna pull me down. As far from the street, oh, I see round the town. Some banana the city wanna pull me down. As far from the street, oh, I see round the town. I hear you, I should get them. I hear you, I hear you,
ṣàlàyé lówó mọ́tò wọ́n.
Live on the beat.
See me na 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 stop me. I am a fuge. Oh yeah. Like on the beat. Oh what you suko me. Oh what la suko me. Oh yeah. Suko me oh. Ire la suko me. Yeah. Suko me. Ola la suko me oh yeah. Suko me. Akubala suko me oh. Suko me. Oh la suko me oh yeah. Suko me oh. Ire la suko me yeah. Suko me. Ola la suko me oh yeah. Suko me. Akubala suko me oh. I'm first, yeah, Gagosi, oh, Nirayosi, Gagosi, I'm first, Gagosi, oh, Nirayosi, see me now, ain't gonna be Baba me, yeah, but let me, oh, Leba me, yeah, oh, she won't know, say, yeah, she said, I feel, oh, I prefer his message every day. He make money every day. Just like if you kill a day. I find his message on my way. I prefer his message every day. He make money every day. Just like if you kill a day. I find his message on my way. Sukami, oh wala sukami, oh yeah. Sukami, oh, nirela sukami, yeah. Sukami, alala sukami, yeah.
Thank you, JJ. Quickly, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before the next set of award, all the way from Abuja, let's invite Tufil. Tufil, please take the center stage and enjoy yourself. Please, your hands together for Tufil.
You dey try yo, no be play, but your hustle never pay, and you think say God.
That's so. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boom boy to the eyes. Respect my left to right. I respect everybody here. DJ, drop on.
I be the boy, Obichi Odo. You and I said we meant to be. I show my love to you, pass me your love, oh, I show my love to you, pass me your love, oh, Ada out, Obi out, Ada in, Obi in. Enter baby that love, to the enter ladies one day. No ya enter baby that love, to the enter ladies one day. Country love, ice, country love.